Hey guys, okay, we are going to try again for homework to take a whole number like 481, divide it by 8, but then we want no remainder, okay? Instead, we want to make it a decimal. So the way that we would make it a decimal, hold on, I'm going to make my font a little bit thicker. We have to still set it up and solve it just like we normally would. So we look at 8 into 4. Can't do it, so that's 0. Remember, anytime you have a 0, you can extend the scoop. So 8 into 4, 8. So let's write our multiples. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. So that's going to be times 6. So 6 times 8 is 48. Remember, it does a little round the world where you have 6 times 8 and then you put 48 underneath and we get a remainder of 0. Well, you still have to bring down that 1. We have to keep dividing. So can 8 go into 1? No way. So that leaves us with a remainder of 1. So what I've seen a lot of people do is just say, okay, well this is remainder 1. We can't do that. That is a big no-no. Instead, you have to turn in your denominator right here. I mean, not denominator, sorry. Your dividend, and you have to turn it into a decimal. So not messing anything in the answer just yet. First, we just want to mess with the dividend and turn it into a decimal. Then we can have our floating decimal and bring our 0 down to continue dividing. So now we have 8 into 10. Well, that's 1 time. We get a remainder of 2. So we have to add another 0, bring the 0 down, 8 into 20, which would be 2 times. Let me erase that. 2 times. We get 16. We get a remainder of 4. We have to go one more time because that's our rule. We must go 3 decimal places. 8 into 40 is 5, and we're done. So here, in this case, we got 60.125, or 60 and 125 thousandths. So you must do your 0.000. You can't just put the remainder up at the top and then call it a decimal. It's not the same thing. So I want to look at one more problem, one more time, so that we can make sure that we remember the steps. Let's do an easy one. Let's look at 2 into 333. So we set it up for success, and we look at 2 into 3. That's going to be 1 time. So we say 1 times 2 is 2, and we get a remainder of 1. We bring down the 3. Now we're looking at 2 into 13. That's going to be 6 times, because 6 times 2 is 12. We get a remainder of 1. We bring down the 13. It's going to be 6 again. Get a remainder of 1. So now we have a remainder. No remainders. We cannot have remainders. We want to instead turn it into a decimal. And you want to make sure that it's the dividend that you turn into the decimal. So the decimal floats to the top. You bring the 0 down and you divide again. So 2 into 10 is 5. And you're done. Because you have no remainder. So in this case, your answer is 166 and 5/10. Don't forget, no remainders. Change your dividend into a decimal. Let's see if you can do it. Good luck, guys.